A quote from Your Invisible Power by Genevieve Barron, narrated by myself, Ajahn Spencer Littlewood. Section 0. Forward. Forward. These pages have been written with purpose and hope. This technique may give you a key to furnish the manifestation of your desires, and that fear should be entirely banished from your effort to attain the things that you desire. This supposes, of course, that your desire for possession is composed of a need for liberty, not for material gain. Although you may feel that the possession of money, lands, and more friends may make you happier. This comes from a conviction in the belief that having these things will bring you liberty and happiness. In your efforts to gain and possess these things, you will discover along the way that the real thing you need is to be, meaning to be your best self. For example, to have compassion and understand that the mistakes and arguments that you have with those who you love are merely misunderstandings. This also corresponds, I would like to intercede myself, with one of the laws of Hermes Trismegistus, of polarity, of transforming bad into good, anger into love or compassion, hate into compassion, and so on. To think that to own greater possessions will bring you more contentment is, of course, a great misunderstanding. A person, place, or thing does not bring you happiness. It may give you a cause for happiness, but happiness is a matter of choice. But in truth, joy comes from within, and so one should make the effort to seek those things which bring you joy. And material things can help in being causes of the joy, but that joy is something we choose ourselves, because we could take a trip in our new car, our new boat, and we could find things to be dissatisfied with, or we could enjoy the good things about it, and that is a matter of choice. Once you have understood that the absence of greed is necessary in order to develop the ability to manifest the things that one can visualize, then one can begin to practice the techniques of visualization in order to bring one's dreams into the world as a manifest reality. When meditating, for example, one should make great effort. But the word effort does not really mean anything to do with strain. One should not strain oneself when meditating. It is much better to begin with what the Buddha himself gave as the first 10 precepts of practice, which are not taught in Thailand, but which were his first 10 teachings, which began with visualization and staring at visual objects. Because this is the beginning of activation of the other abilities that come through the mind. And so by applying the mental action of mentalism or visualization, results thereafter are actually sure to follow once you set that wheel in motion. For example, the vacuum cleaner or the washing machine or the motor car all began in somebody's imagination. But now they are manifest as physical objects usable by humans in the real world. And so this is the aspect of mentalism, the first principle of Hermes Trismegistus, the master of all mages, the master mage, the great wise Ard, the wise man, the wizard, Hermes. Because it is mentalism that is the basis of visualization, which is on a very subtle lower vibratory plane, or higher vibratory plane, And when an idea becomes manifest in the world, it has merely slowed down its vibrations from the mental plane to the physical plane. And this is how we manifest things through the 7 principles of Hermes, beginning with mentalism and using various other aspects and our understanding of applied use of those aspects, such as vibration, polarity, gender, and so on. Although the laws of the universe or the laws of physics cannot be altered in most circumstances, they can be guided to lead to the desired results, thereby obtaining results for your personal advancement which cannot be obtained through just allowing the normal process of nature to run blindly by itself. And I believe that is all for now, as a first clue and invitation to understanding within the folds of the group that is to come, which can only contain those who understand, and shall continue further with a deeper teaching on how to manifest mentalism, and how to use the 7 principles, but not like in those distorted contracts like The Secret, where they use these 7 principles to show you how you can become a millionaire by visualizing what you want. That will never work, and that is not the purpose of applying the 7 principles, the Hermetic principles, because it involves also realization of our purpose and our mind as a central node through which we can obey and enact the will of nature, which does not have anything to do with building oil factories and power stations and concrete roads and prefabricated buildings and cordoning off areas of land which Mother Nature gave, that when a bird crosses my garden wall, it's not stealing my fruits, and it's not in my garden because it was never my garden in the first place. Mother Nature did not give us the right to put walls around things and say this is my garden and these are my fruits. A bird does not have a passport, and if you ask him what nationality he is, he won't be able to answer. And if you ask him if he's stealing my fruits, he will say no, because Mother Nature does not say, I will give the scent of my flower to this man because he is good, but I shall not let this man enjoy the scent of my flower, for he is not good. It is unconditional. Love is unconditional. The love of a dog for his owner, of a pet or an animal, or a mother for her child, or a father for his child, and life and nature and its rules and laws are unconditional. And nature loves us unconditionally, even though it might seem like she or he or it doesn't. But our purpose is to realize our role in nature and to serve it, not to make war against it. And to do that, we need to become awakened. And to do that, and to take control and save the earth and humanity,